Okay, so
Are we on already? Or?
yeah,
Oh shit!
Anna just showed me this Trump tweet.
Oh, we're just jumping right in.
Right in, dude. And
Just getting right into it.
he just said that his impeachment was a lynching.
It's not funny. It's
Jesus.
just fucked up. But
It's just so stupid. It's funny.
yeah, it's like, really? Like, what?
What's up, y'all?
A lynching?
Welcome to another episode of Gilmar podcast. You feel me? We back at it.
Feeling political today.
Like a butt crack addict. You feel me? I eat ass.
A butt crack addict? Is that what you said?
Dude, I don't know. You eat ass. You know it. Anyway, yeah, that was just very disturbing. I can't believe that was real, and I can't believe he said that. And
Yeah.
Hey man,
he really done did it this time.
Hey man, Trump is in La La Land. I feel like this week a lot of people have been in La La Land.
28,000 people retweeted it.
Jesus Christ! I think they retweeted it as a shock value thing. Like, get this out there because
a lot of them probably retweeted like quotes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because Jesus,
that's
Christ.
ridiculous. Yeah,
you're in La La Land, Trump, and it's. I mean,
no, it's ridiculous. There's plenty of due process going on with his impeachment.
Jesus,
not that he's actually being impeached right now, but
what's up with La La Land, dog?
No, I don't fucking know, dog.
It's just.
Does he understand what it's just somebody who has no family history or any knowledge really of like Black history or history in general. He's just spewing random words. I can't believe he really thought that was appropriate in any way. Yeah. Even as somebody who's racist, you should know not to say it. You know what I mean? Like, I get that he's racist, but like, that was just ignorant.
I bet you all the racist people are like, yeah, it is, yeah. Wait, what? I'm like, yeah, what?
Yeah,
nah. No, dude, that ain't it.
Not even close.
You're in La La Land, and Chief called, and he just said it wasn't it.
All right.
You know what I mean? Dude, something else other people are on So Anna and I were watching HGTV, right? Oh. I love that channel, dude. I don't know why. Call me a middle-aged white woman. I don't care. I love HGTV.
Hell yeah.
Fixer Upper.
Hell yeah. That new show.
Rock the Block.
Yo, that's currently my favorite.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah. There's like 4 girls. They go up against each other. They have like blank canvas houses. Like they're all 4 houses are the same. And they all have like everything. Like someone could buy them right now, but they're very plain, basic, like concrete floors. Everything's white. So the challenge is to increase the value of the home.
Value of the home, yeah.
And like who can do that the best. But it's also just about designing the house basically. And each episode focuses on a specific area of the couch. So the first one that we watched last night was focused on the master bedroom and like the master suite.
Yeah, the master suite, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just so good.
Yeah, this lady's really thinking. This one lady, what's her name?
Leanne. Yeah.
Dude, she thinks outside the box, dude.
Yeah, like far outside the box. And she just carries this like air of confidence.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Like I have favorites in that show just because I watch her shows, but Leanne, bro,
yeah,
she might win it, dude. She was killing it.
Yeah, she came in with a bang with that bathroom.
So yeah, so basically it was like a master bedroom with a bathroom.
Wait, real quick, how can I turn down the volume in my headphones? Like it's too loud.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Keep going. Sorry.
Oh, so then girl freaking opened up she changed the entire floor plan. She knocked down some walls and made it look beautiful. Holy shit, dude. She added barn doors, like stuff that other girls didn't do. They did a good job.
She changed like the whole layout,
which nobody
else did.
She said, fuck this house is gonna look different.
Yeah.
You know?
Like she was like, I'm gonna like everybody else, like 2 of the girls did add doors that went from the closet to the laundry room, which weren't there before.
Yeah, they took
which
garage
is
space.
Nice. Yeah. Or one girl like increased the size of the bathroom, but nobody totally changed the layout of like the bathroom walk-in closet area. Like she just totally just completely changed it. I was very impressed, and it looked great, and it was unique.
She said, "Fuck y'all, I'm about to do something different."
Yeah, exactly.
And she did. She went ham.
She really did.
But yeah,
I want to live there.
So yeah, me too.
Yeah,
let's buy the house to Southern California. What's up? All right, bet.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Go to Southern.
Bye.
Ooh, that's my new one. Instead of bye, I'm gonna be like bye.
Wow, you gay as shit. Anyway,
You said it.
And so anyway, we were watching that network, and there's this show called House Hunters.
House Hunters, yeah.
And all they do is go around looking for houses for someone to buy, and that's really about it. I think that show is super anticlimactic.
Yeah, you don't even get to. It's so frustrating for me at the end of the episode when they pick a house. You don't even get to see how they fix it up or how they move in their furniture. They just pick a house and then they're in it.
And then they're in it.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
And then, like it's just like the house buying process, like picking a house. But not all the houses are even that nice. Like sometimes it's ones that they need to like fix up. I don't know. It's really bizarre.
Yeah, that show feels a little weird, but
like unfinished. Like every one is like, it feels like a joke that's missing its punchline.
I'm like, all right. But anyway, we're watching that show, and there was these two people. Right.
Well, one couple.
What?
Same.
And they're so far up in La La Land, bro. They were like, "Oh, let's buy. We live in California. This and that. We have a business, but I want a relaxing place. And whenever I think of Mexico, I think of relaxation. And I'm like, whoa." That's all you think about Mexico, dude? I'm like, all right. And then they went to Mexico, and they tried to find a place near this little town that's near Tijuana. And then
Rosarito.
Rosarito. And then he was like, when you're driving down there, you have to drive to Tijuana, which is not the nicest place around.
No, he was like, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah, an interesting place. I'm like, yeah, bro. Tijuana's
like literally the worst.
Jesus Christ, dude. And you want to move to Mexico? You want to buy a second house in Mexico?
A lot of people vacation to Mexico.
Yeah, and it's like, it's crazy. I don't know. It's just, I'm probably not doing it any justice, but watching the episode, I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, it was like, wow, rich people. Huh?
Yeah, rich people, huh?
Wow, rich
Must be
people.
nice.
Must be real nice.
Yeah, it must be nice.
You know what? If I had the money, here's the thing though, I don't think I'd buy a house in Mexico.
I don't know.
There's a lot of places you can have vacation homes. I understand that there's some nice places in Mexico, but
then again, you like what you like. I get it.
You do like what you like, yeah.
But it's like, fuck, dude, go relax in the U.S.
Or just...
Why you trying to gentrify a cute little Mexican town? You know?
Yeah.
They were walking through all the houses. They were like, they're all so close together. Look at this little cobblestone street. It adds a little, what do you say? A little cuteness, not cuteness, but they kind of saying that it looked cute because it had cobblestone streets. Like, bro.
I think they were saying it was like historic looking.
No, they did not say historic looking.
Wow.
They said something like cute or homey. It was something like that. It wasn't historic at all. Like, I understood if they would have said it was historic, but they didn't even say that. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know. On one hand, I think like let people enjoy things. You know what I mean? Like they want to have a vacation home and stuff. But on the other hand, what are they doing? Like, I don't know. It just felt weird.
What you doing? But yeah, I don't know. But
people do that all the time. Like people buy like houses in like Costa Rica, anywhere that's like warmer all the time. But what bothered me was that they already live in California. That's what bothered me. So it just felt unnecessary. Unless they're living on like some mountain or something that's like cold or like upper North Carolina. Oh my God, where am I? On the East Coast all of a sudden.
I don't know. Someone's calling me, but I'm not going to answer.
But I'm pretty sure they literally just live in South California. So you might as well just stay there. Like buy like a little vacation home by the beach. Like I just didn't really understand what they were doing.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Like if you live in Alaska and you want to buy a house in Mexico because you want to have like a vacation place to go to because it's always fucking cold in Alaska and you're sick of it and you want to have your summers somewhere a little bit more peaceful, then I get it. But they literally live in South California and I don't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know, dude. People like what they like at the end of the day. But
yeah, and that's
like
fine.
I was just a little on the fence about that episode, but I was like, damn, while I was watching it, I was like, damn, these people are somewhere else, dude.
Yeah, they're just in their own...
They're in their own
they're
world.
Rich, so they're in their own
I
world.
guess, yeah.
They don't really know.
Rich people are in their own world.
Rich people. I wish I was a rich people. I wish people said that I was in La La Land because I'm so rich.
Well, all we gotta do is like start doing little kid toy unboxings on YouTube, and we'll be rich.
True. We should steal Aiden.
Or we should fake pranks.
I think both would be nice.
Fake pranks.
What about like the Spider-Man and Elsa videos?
Oh, I hate those. But yeah, that'd be a good way to make money.
Yeah.
Or we can do really bad Instagram skits.
That too.
Yeah.
You like the ones that don't make sense. Oh, I want to be Lily Pons.
Oh my god.
I want to be her.
No. Are you gonna get a terribly fake nose?
Something that bothers me about her is how intensely not white she tries to be.
What do you mean? Like how Latina she tries to be?
Well, like...
What do you mean? Are you trying to be racist here? I don't get it.
No. She just is very insistent that she's not white.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Really? I've never seen her content like that to make that
I just feel like
that observation.
Maybe I'm totally getting that wrong. Like, you know what I mean? But that's just my observation.
Interesting.
It's kind of like it's just like she's trying too hard. You know what I mean?
Not be white.
Just like in general. And then there's also that.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, guys, it's been a long 2 weeks. I think we haven't done a podcast in a week.
What was I doing last week?
I think you had homework.
Oh,
maybe?
Yeah. I had the test on Wednesday. Speaking of, I took my test and I got 102.
Hell yeah, you feel me?
Shout out Kyle Anderson, my professor.
Shout out Kyle Anderson.
Wait, so my professor, Kyle Anderson, for calculus, every single class, he wears a black t-shirt, jeans, and black Nikes. Every single class. Like, I've had him for 2 semesters now. He has had the same outfit on the entire time. I think he wore a gray shirt once, and we were all, like, thoroughly disturbed.
Wow.
So the other day when I was in Nordstrom Rack, I saw a pair of the shoes that he was wearing, but they were in my size. And I was like, oh, for Halloween, I should buy these and then just have jeans and a black t-shirt on and be my calculus professor. But then the shoes were like $50 and I didn't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
But the thought was really good. It would have been really cool. Maybe I would have gotten extra credit if I had worn it to his
Either that
class.
or he would have been like, Anna,
I
need to talk to you.
Yeah, right. Anna,
like,
you need to leave me alone.
Anna, listen, I think
I
that
have
was
a wife.
1, very creepy. And 2, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of my class. You're expelled.
He's like, get the fuck out of my house. I'm like, what? So how'd you even get in here?
What?
You left your window open. So I
just crawled right in.
I thought that was an invitation.
Yeah, you're catting me out. And I swear to God, for a second, he said, come inside.
He doesn't have cats. He has dogs.
Sure.
And I know this because I got into his house.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, this is over.
Just kidding. Nah, he mentioned his dog. His dog's very very cute.
But yeah, Anna got a fucking great grade on her exam. And,
102.
Congratulations.
102.
You know,
that's 2 points more than the most points you can get. 102.
Did you slip him a 5?
Nah, extra credit.
Okay. I didn't like that. I'm gonna throw up, guys. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. No, you're a bitch.
Do it.
Anyway, so The Joker came out last week, and I have to say that movie was disturbingly beautiful.
I didn't see it. I still want to see it,
dude.
You should go see it right after this.
I'd go watch it again.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, word.
But do you want to go to the movies?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I want to go.
You want to go?
I want to go.
All right.
You want to go?
Hey, man, this has got to... Do you want to go?
I want to go. Do you want to go?
Do you want to go?
I don't know. Do you want to go? I want to go, but do you want to go?
All right. Well, we're gonna figure this out later. Yeah, that was. I'm sorry, guys.
I want to go. Do you want to go? Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the movies right after this and see.
Dude, that movie was disturbingly beautiful, and it was so well shot. Todd Phillips did a great job.
I've seen some clips actually on Twitter.
Yeah.
Of it, I saw there was the one where he's walking down the steps, and
he's like dancing and stuff.
Yeah, and then there's like the 2 people standing up on top of the.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? What is the significance of these 2 people? Like, I need to know more. And then it was a clip on Instagram, so none of my answers were, none None of my questions were answered. Yeah.
None of your answers were questioned.
Yeah, none of my answers were questioned, which is not good.
Funny thing about those steps, a lot of people have been going to it and taking photos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aren't those in like Brooklyn or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been going
Isn't that not like the best area?
What? I don't know. You're fine. But
I heard that wasn't the best area.
Oh no, dude! That according to the people, I think they're called the 167 steps in Brooklyn or 267. I want to say it's 167. That's like a lot of people get mugged there. Like it's not a safe area. So
now people are taking
everyone. If you're going to the Bronx just to take photos or see those steps,
please be careful.
Yeah, be careful or don't go. Just don't go.
Yeah,
because people are getting upset that there's so many. It's now a tourist attraction. If you Google it. You'll see it says the Joker stairs.
Really?
Yeah, on Google.
Oh, wow, that's weird. It's amazing how quickly that happens.
Yeah, they're like gentrifying the shit out of that. And I've seen like photos of, there's this video I saw on Twitter of people just like, just a bunch of people just standing on the steps taking photos, like all these little influencers and shit going there and taking photos. And I'm like, fuck, yeah.
Y'all gonna get mugged.
Yeah, and also, gentrify that shit quick.
Should we go mug people at the stairs?
You have some rope?
Yeah, we gotta go.
I gotta catch this train. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like
that is crazy.
Now that those steps are kind of being a bit gentrified, I wonder how long it's gonna last.
Gentrifying is such a weird topic.
Yeah,
because like I'm all for places becoming more safe, but you know?
Yeah.
Wow, it tasted like the brie that I was eating before.
Ew, dude.
No, that's a good thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it tastes really good.
I'd hate to burp out brie. Anytime I burp and I can taste the food, I don't like it. I'm like, ugh.
It depends on what it is. It is. Oh my God. Speaking of food, let's move on to food because gentrifying is such a subject that's like
not okay. So not chill.
It would not a chill subject to talk about. What's gentrifying like? Not chill.
Not chill.
Anyway, so
bottom line.
I was in Princeton today and I was hungry and I wanted something to eat that was substantial but also relatively cheap. And but also I'm a vegetarian, so sometimes it can be a little difficult to find good food that doesn't have meat in it, which I never knew it was so hard until I became vegetarian. But I found this little place
fucked up
called Diesel and Duke's or whatever, and they had an Impossible Burger. And it was absolutely delicious, and it changed my life.
What the hell, really?
Yeah, it was really good. Okay, it didn't change my life, but it was really delicious. So now I know that I can go to Princeton and have a burger at this place, which is nice. And they didn't just make I hate when, I don't normally like veggie burgers because veggie burgers, people make them to taste like veggies. You know what I mean? And then they put just lettuce on it. They're like, oh, here's your veggie burger with kale and peppers, no sauce. There's a vinaigrette on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this a salad? I want a burger.
At least make it look like... Then eat a burger! So, no, I feel you.
Bitch.
Yeah.
No, but it's just so annoying when people make a veggie burger and then also make it taste horrible. Because they put all these veggies on it. No, I want a veggie burger and then I want you to slap 3 slices of cheese on that bad boy and cover it in mayo and ketchup and hot sauce and throw some pickles and whatever you got.
I feel usually vegan burgers won't get that stuff.
I know, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, because mayo isn't vegan.
Yeah,
they can get vegan mayo.
So it's not a vegan burger. It's just it's a vegetarian burger.
Okay.
But
usually they vegetarian burgers are usually made for vegans.
Yeah, or just for people that are I guess the assumption is that the people buying those burgers want the vinaigrette and all that stuff because it's weirdos. But I want the cheese. The cheese
and
that's
mayo.
That's what I liked about this place because their vegetarian burger had cheese. It had all of the stuff that's on their normal burger, but it's an Impossible Burger. And then I had Cajun fries, which reminded me of Five Guys.
Oof, I love Cajun fries.
Yeah, they were so good.
Yeah, have you had the Chicky and Pete's ones?
No, I've never been to Chicky and Pete's.
Oh, dude, my mouth is watering right now.
What that place is about?
Well, Chicky and Pete's. Whenever I go to Eagles games or Sixers games, they have Chicky and Pete's there. It's so expensive though. But it's a huge bucket of fries and it comes with a cheese sauce and they're crab fries.
Ooh.
Dude,
you know what? I think I went to Chicky and Pete's one time in the airport with friends before we were going to Puerto Rico.
Friends.
And We were in the airport and we went to Chicky and Pete's. Hate that show.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. What?
Do you know what I'm referencing?
Nah, dude.
The wait, the so no one told me that was gonna be this way. And then he gets the gun. He's like,
yeah, Gus Johnson.
Yeah,
he's fucking great.
Video is one of the like a masterpiece. Just a pure masterpiece.
Dude, he's really good at that. He's really good at making short like videos that are like pretty fucking good.
That just remain with me for weeks. I'm at like tables while they're ordering food, and that's just playing in my head. And then him with the gun, and I'm like, yeah, the burger, sure. Or wait, you know the gif of the woman, and she's got like her glasses down on her nose, and she's like reading something, and she like laughs. She's like it's like really serious music, and she's like, you know what I mean? Like she's like she like stops herself right away. She's like, haha. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
You don't know what
I know the girl that she's like, oh.
No, it's like it's like an old woman, and she's like ah.
Oh no.
No, you know it. You know,
I'm
just not describing
maybe
it right.
I guess I know what you mean.
But that's me in class thinking about that video.
Dude, that's weird. I never think of like I never have anything. Wait,
I never have anything in my head.
But like on the
good.
daily, I don't ever think about shit like that.
Oh really? Oh my god, there's just like a circle of memes that are rotating through my brain at all times.
I wish I had a circle of memes in my head all the time.
You know how sometimes I just like say the same thing for like 3 days straight, and you get like really annoyed. It's because it's just in my head. I can't get out, so I just like when I kept saying, and that's on a period, is because all I could see in my head is that girl Vicky or whatever. That's on a period.
You could.
It was just in my head in this loop.
You couldn't just put algebra in your head or.
Sometimes that stuff's in my head, but what am I going to do? Walk around and be like, oh, well, the surface area formula is the integral of 2 pi r in brackets. Fuck, I forget already.
I'd rather that
I already
than,
took the test.
I'd rather that than that's on a period.
And that's on a period.
Yeah, because that's not teaching me anything. But the other thing, on the other hand.
Do you know how to take an integral or evaluate an integral?
Yeah, you take it from the back.
Okay.
Am I right?
Nope.
No? All right, I thought I was right. No. It sounded fair.
Nah, it's not though.
No?
Yeah, what's the circumference of a circle? Or yeah,
radius times pi.
Close.
No, radius squared. Sorry.
Yeah.
The fuck. Radius times pi. What the fuck am I trying to solve?
I don't know.
Anyways, we went.
I don't know.
We went fucking pumpkin picking.
Bitch.
It was magic.
Fuck you, pumpkin.
It was cold outside.
It was windy. The wind was blowing, and
I was like, fuck. Where's my hat?
My hair is everywhere.
My hair was everywhere.
Everywhere.
I didn't bring a hat.
No hat.
And I was like, oh damn, you didn't bring a hat? I was like,
oh
no, I didn't bring a
damn.
hat.
Get your fucking hat.
I should have brought a hat.
Should have brought a hat.
We tried to go buy one, but there wasn't any.
They just had a bunch of rocks.
They had a bunch of hard hats.
That was a little weird.
That was gonna keep me warm.
Nah, it's just gonna look stupid on your head.
So we didn't buy it.
We didn't buy it.
We were walking out and the guy was like,
you didn't find anything? And we were like, no.
He was like, huh? We were like,
huh? I don't know.
Yeah,
no, that was a weird interaction.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Let's tell a story like normal. We got there, really windy. Gilmar was like, fuck, should have brought a hat. I'm sure you guys could gather that from the song.
Yeah.
So we went into this like little general store that was there. And then we didn't find anything.
Yeah, we're looking around. They had a couple things. And then it was weird because as we were walking out, the guy was like...
Yeah, that's what I was...
No, he said... sorry.
He was like...
Didn't like anything or something like that.
Didn't find anything you liked or something like that? Yeah. And we were like, no.
But like, it was weird because how am I supposed to answer that question? Like, nah, dude, everything fucking sucks.
This store is trash,
like,
man.
hey,
you gotta get out of here.
This right here...
Trash.
Think it over. Think it over.
Hit
the fucking
showers.
Do it
again. Wait, which one is the boo?
Yeah.
That was us. Hit the fucking showers.
Hit the fucking showers. Hit the fucking green board, blackboard.
Get the fuck out.
Whatever the fuck you gotta do and figure this shit out because this shit fucking ass.
Gilmar's been watching a lot of Sopranos.
I actually finished watching it and I'm very upset that I finished watching it.
Wow. I wish
I could erase everything and then rewatch it.
Yeah, and now our friends, well, I guess they're more like family. Sarah, my sister.
We got so mad.
I don't know what just
You're mad that she's your sister? Sarah, my fucking sister. Jesus.
Fuck Fuck that bitch.
Fuck Sarah. Sorry. Anyway.
Disowning soon.
Yeah. Right.
But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. Fuck that bitch for real.
Okay. Wow.
Just kidding. She doesn't even fucking watch this. I could literally say whatever I want about her right now, and she would have no idea.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should I say? Sarah has syphilis.
Got him.
She's never gonna
that.
Fucking know.
Enjoy the drip.
Because you know why? 'Cause she doesn't support me.
Yeah, exactly.
If she really supported me, she would watch this podcast.
She'd be here right now in this room watching us do the podcast.
Under this table,
she'd
handing us snacks.
She'd be handing me snacks and drinks. Exactly.
Yep.
And when I snap my fingers, when I snap them, she brings me popcorn.
Now she's our slave.
And when I clap twice, she turns off the lights. Jesus.
Oh my God. Sorry, guys. That was really disturbing.
Oh God. I saw you die for a second.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she and her boyfriend Richie are watching it now. So that's not even like all that. And that's all that I was going to say about her. Whatever. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Let's go back to the pumpkins though. Shit was lit.
Yeah,
we bought some cool pumpkins.
Pumpkin shit was lit.
Pumpkin shit was lit.
We posted some pictures on our Instagram, so check it out.
Check them out.
Yeah.
Anna Can't Cook and Gilmar.tobar.
Gilmar.tobar. Got it. At Gilmar. One dot.
That's what I fucking said, and then you tried to correct me.
One dot. One man.
One man. One dot. One dream.
One dream to have two dots. All right. Anyway,
that could be done really easily.
But
what if you had a username that was all dots?
That's annoying as shit.
Do you think it would let you do that though, or can you only have like one dot?
I've made some dumb fucking emails over my years.
Like what?
My first one was Guatemala and had 7 sevens in it at hotmail.com.
Was that serious?
Yeah. I was like,
aww.
I was like 10 years old. And then my second email. Actually, my first email ever was Chain Gang Soldier. I think it was.
Chain Gang.
I think.
Chain.
Oh, was that Gerardo's?
Either way, we got to talk about it.
Yeah, either way, yeah.
Chain Gang Soldier.
Dude, you wouldn't understand.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I need help.
John Cena. It was
It
was when we used to watch WWE a lot, and then John Cena was the man, and
was he part of like a chain gang? Did he run?
That was his thing, Chain Gang. That was his thing, Chain Gang Soldier. 54 or something like that. He liked the number 54 for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was some good times. And then what else did I do? And then my full name with like 8 dots in it, 8 periods. It's and
that's on a period. Yeah, that's on 8 periods.
Dude, that shit is so long, and I'm like, fuck, why did I make this?
Wait, so what is it?
I'm not gonna say it.
Why?
On the podcast. I don't want people emailing me. It's a personal email.
Can you mute it real quick and then tell me what it is?
All right, hold on. You guys talk amongst yourselves. But yeah, my most recent one's not that bad. But yeah, that was
email I've
fucking
ever heard
long,
in my entire life.
Yeah.
How is anyone supposed to email you ever? Do you give that one out?
No, I think only like 2 people have that email.
Wow, that's bizarre.
Probably Abigail and someone else.
You should change it.
Yeah, but can you change an email?
Oh, sure. You probably could. Excuse me. Excuse my yawning.
Excuse meme. Who the fuck is meme? So, but yeah, so we went out pumpkin picking. It was cold as fuck, and it was super windy.
But it was such a perfect fall day.
Yeah, it was.
We had
nice.
We had fucking what is that shit?
Hot cider.
And hot cider and funnel cake. It was like such a perfect fall thing. So a funnel cake, a hot cider, and then we picked pumpkins and we had to like go on like the hayride to like the pumpkin patch. I loved it.
Yeah, it was it was the gayest, cutest shit I've done in a long time.
Shit.
Yeah, me too. I love it. I love it. I haven't gone pumpkin picking in years, and it was definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it.
We got a nice little black pumpkin.
Yep, and a big ass.
Yeah. 83 pounds, and I lifted it all on my back.
It was not 83
pounds. It was 83 and a half
It was
pounds.
it cost us $23. So
yeah,
that's expensive. That's the most I've ever spent on a pumpkin.
Same.
And it was really nice though.
Yeah, 83 pounds.
What was it, 16 pounds?
No, it was like 83.
I think it was like 16 pounds.
Yeah, it was 83, and I carried that shit on my back.
It was definitely monster. 16 pounds. And now we have a nice little collection of pumpkins.
Dude, I'm so ripped.
I really wanted to get some ugly pumpkins, like the ones with like the herpes all over them.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
The only reason I didn't like this pumpkin patch as much is when I was a kid and we went to a pumpkin patch, it was like you could like rip the pumpkins off the vine. And there were also like gourds lying around, like smashed pumpkins, like ugly fucking stupid ass pumpkins.
Stupid
like,
bitch pumpkins.
Yeah, this pumpkin patch felt like there was a pumpkin patch there, but they took all the pumpkins off of the whatever and then like
off the vines,
hoed down the field a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like put all the pumpkins back.
It was like flat land and then just pumpkins.
Yeah, and you could see some of the stems coming out of the ground of where, so you knew it was at one point a pumpkin patch, but it just felt very artificial. I didn't like it. I wanted there to be like some ugly pumpkins, some gourds, some bullshit. So I like to go to another pumpkin patch, if not this year, maybe next year. That's like a little bit more authentic feeling.
Yeah, I think because people, everyone in this area goes to Shady Brook Farm.
Yeah, so it's very commercial.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah. Or else it take forever for people. People won't be able to come in and out. Like people would be there forever, and it's just not efficient. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's why they had to cut the vines off already. But I've never been to a patch where I've had to like actually.
We don't always have to. Sometimes I don't know, but there were some that were like still on the thing. Like most of them were cut off, but like not really. Like it was very like authentic feeling.
That would have been cool to go to one as a kid. I've never went to a pumpkin patch that you had to do it yourself. That sounds really cool though.
It was a good time. I feel like they're easy to get off the thing.
Yeah, but by the way, that pumpkin was heavy as shit. I picked it up with one hand because I'm a fucking beast. And
it was really heavy. I have pictures of Gilmar trying to swing it around like Thor's hammer, but you can tell it's like really heavy and difficult to do.
I did, bro. I did it. It's not that difficult. I'm a fucking beast.
Oh my God, I hate you so much.
But yeah, it was a good time. Then we came home and what did we do?
We cooked meth. Okay.
We're gonna okay. And then we went home and I what did we do?
We didn't cook meth.
All right. What's wrong? Okay. Did you panic just now?
Did I what?
Did you panic?
I don't know. I feel like I don't even know where I am right now. Like I just can't even focus on it.
All right. Okay. You look fucking crazy.
Crazy. I think I'm having an attack.
Stroke ASMR. No, that's not funny. Dude,
oh my God, wait, that's really messed up.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry about that, guys.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you feel me?
Honestly.
So we got the pink on today.
Poop Awareness Month.
Nah.
Do I look like Emma Chamberlain in this?
No.
I feel like she was the person who made these like popular like a year ago.
I don't think so.
I was like, I'm not gonna get one. Here I am.
I think Rihanna did
this
that.
one, let's do what? Rihanna. A teddy cardigan. Rihanna's walking around wearing a teddy cardigan. Anyway, moving on. This one's sick because it's got the fuzzy on the inside and it's got the fuzzy on the outside. A lot of ones are lined on the inside. Why would you want the fuzz on the outside only? Don't you want your body to be touching the fuzz? Why would you have a cardigan like this and not have fuzz on the inside? It is a disgrace when I see them like that. Absolutely disgraceful.
And these are the issues we deal with here in America.
Really ridiculous. Donald Trump, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Teddy cardigans with linings on the inside.
Important.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's very important.
Also, this has pockets in it, so
amazing. I think it's because of cost issues. If they want something to be affordable, I don't think they can put that much material on both sides.
But here's the thing: is that this is one thing. It's not double walled.
Why is the stitch up there?
This is a hem.
Oh, look at you, miss. I know how to make shit. So
my mom sewed when I was younger, so I do know a little bit about it. This is This is one piece of cloth. This isn't two. So you're spending more money to line it.
Wait, my dad once put windshield wipers in my mechanic. I'm not. Yeah. right. Anyway, my mom.
For anybody that's like listening to this and not watching, when it goes muted, it's because we're arguing.
No, we're not arguing at all.
No, we're just talking things out.
We're just exchanging words.
Exchanging words. Interesting.
No. So this is one solid piece.
Yeah, this is one. Like you can't like pull this.
Yeah, you can't.
It's one thing. So like if you were to line this, it would cost you more than to not line it. So I think that places are just lining it thinking that they're making it like a nice jacket, but I don't fucking want a nice jacket with this material on the outside.
That looks very comfy though. I will
oh my God,
give you that.
I'm literally having the time of my life. Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, not whenever you want, but whenever.
Huh? Then
like if I'm
why would you even add whenever?
If I'm not wearing it.
Oh. Well, maybe you shouldn't wear it.
I'm wearing it, and you can't stop me. I've been wanting one like this for a while. I actually wasn't gonna buy one, but then it just looks so comfy. Like what a good time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
What a good time in this sweater.
I hear a weird noise. Okay, there we go. What a good time in that sweater.
Wait, what?
This sweater is actually really
what was
comfy
that?
too. Oh no, it's the thing from the laptop was making a noise. It was like.
That was a weird moment. That freaked me out.
I freaked you out.
That freaked me out. Ah.
So recently, I just want to vent.
Not even acknowledge that.
Vent out loud, real quick.
Vent out loud, real quick segment of the podcast.
So the Eagles have been doing really bad.
Oh.
And I just want to say, please get a cornerback or a wide receiver or at least a linebacker. Because I'm fucking tired of it, dude. Tired of it. So I know Carson Wentz watches this podcast and he listens to it. And I know that he wants to do better and be better. So for the time being, I'm not watching football. I know it's very important for you guys to know this. But I don't know. Maybe the NBA, it starts tonight. So maybe the NBA will do something great. Ben Simmons hit a 3-pointer. Y'all know that. And hopefully he does a great job.
Fuck you.
This is a fucking train wreck. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what's going on? If anyone was watching and not listening, or wait, other way around, listening and not watching, Gilmar was trying to censor me because he's not a fan of freedom of speech. And that's what happened.
You were literally trying to sleep while I was talking about.
Yeah, about fucking stupid shit. Sounds like fucking.
All right, next time you're talking about a fucking dumbass sweater, I'm going to fall asleep.
Oh, this is a dumbass
No,
sweater?
actually, I'll take that back. It's actually a really nice sweater. I'll give you that. That's actually a really nice sweater. Other people might disagree, but I think it's pretty cool.
I'm like real close to killing you.
Why me? I'm not
like
disagreeing.
Tonight you're going.
I'm just
in the
saying other
basement.
people disagree.
I'm just saying
But
other
I
people
agree.
might not want to kill you, but I do.
But why are you saying that?
I don't know. Just keep it in mind when you try to fuck with me.
I can't keep that. I can't even keep a meme in my mind. Why would I keep that in my mind?
Sounds like your mind's too blank. Wouldn't
My
be a
mind
waste
is
to kill
filled
you.
up. My mind is filled up with important
See, you
stuff.
can't even get sentences out. Maybe I should just kill you.
My mind is filled with important stuff.
Important stuff like what's gonna happen to you
and-
after you die because I'm
And
gonna kill you.
trying to kill me is not one of those things. It's not important because you're not gonna kill me because you can't. Because you're weak as shit, dude. You can't even pick up a pumpkin.
I'm gonna kill you with my mind
Dude,
right now.
you cannot kill me. Oh shit! Start bleeding from my ass.
And that is a demonstration of why you shouldn't fuck with me. Oh, speaking of fucking with me, I
Oh, go
merged-
Sixers! By the way, go Sixers. They start tomorrow. Go Sixers.
Go Sixers.
What are you saying?
I was on the road today, and there's this like part of the road where you're like, oh my god, what the fuck am I saying? You go through an intersection, and right after the intersection, the road to your right kind of merges with the road that you're on, but they have a separate lane, and I need to get into that lane because that lane leads to Route 1.
Yeah.
And apparently the person behind me needs to get into that lane as well, but this person is driving like a nutcase, like, up my ass. So when I tried to like move over, they're trying to move over as well, and then I had to stop short because there was a squirrel. And like, I know that sounds so stupid, but there was a fucking squirrel. So I stopped short and they like honked at me like crazy people. And then I was like, cause I'm at a light and I'm like looking at them and she's yelling at me like, I was like laughing really hard because she looked like a fucking psycho. Like she was behind me just like looking at me, and I was like, so I'm looking in the mirror that's to my left, and I was like, I leaned into it like this, and then because I wasn't sure, I was like, oh, are they fighting back there? And then it turns out she's yelling at me because then she was like, she like mocked me, like looking in the mirror.
Shit.
I was like, wow, and then I was just like just staring at her like that for a while, like just really baffled, and she was like just nonstop like yelling at me. And then as I like, it's not like I could have gotten out of her way. Like, you know, if I'm on like a road and I'm driving slower than the person behind me, like I don't usually drive like under the speed limit or anything, but I don't go particularly fast.
Yeah.
I always get out of the way unless I can't, because, you know, I don't know. I don't want to be like, it's annoying having someone up your ass. So I get out of the way, but I can't get out of the way at that point because I'm like merging onto Route 1. Like I can't get out of her way yet, you know? So it's just like annoying. She's like up my ass. Like I've never had someone, it was just really, and then, so now I'm on Route 1. First of all, she like flips me off as she drives by. Of course I'm like, all right, bye. I was like, okay. And I just watch her just wreak havoc on Route 1.
Oh my
like
God.
Just cutting people off, like up every single car's ass, like going like this. You know when you watch drivers and they go like that? Yeah, I can
see it, dude. I hate
like,
that shit.
Yeah, like super recklessly, like back and forth, like up people's ass and like cutting people off. And like, oh my God, the aggression coming from that human being was ridiculous. Like,
dude, I just wish those people got pulled over.
Yeah, like I was like, I'm going to follow this person just so I can watch them get into a car crash. Like it's going to happen. Like,
yeah.
If not today, like this week.
Soon, yeah.
Like
why are you that upset?
Where's that aggression coming from?
Jesus Christ.
Like what's wrong with you?
You must have had an awful day, huh?
Yeah, like something rough must have happened. Like, or maybe she's like on the way to, maybe she read that tweet that Donald Trump tweeted.
And she was like on the way.
To kill him or something?
Either that or to support him.
Maybe.
He's right. This is a lynching. Shut up, bitch. Anyway.
It was crazy.
Actually happened to me one time driving home from Philly. It was back when I was in school, and there was this dude in a little black Honda just like up everyone's ass, just like swerving and just speeding. And I'm like, damn, like I hope this dude gets pulled over. And then I drive up. Like a minute later, I see him on the side of the road. He got pulled over. I was like, wow.
Retribution.
I was like, amazing, dude.
Wow.
I felt like...
That's a rare life occurrence.
Yeah.
When you want someone to get pulled over and then they get pulled over.
But dude, it happened and I was so happy.
Pure retribution.
Hell yeah. Every time someone runs a red light, I'm like, damn, where are the cops at?
People run the red lights by our house so often. Today, and I think they just don't realize that they're there.
Maybe not, yeah.
Because like today... I was, okay, so you get off of Route 1 and then there's like this, you make a left, and then there's this road, there's this light, we have to go to the right, and it's kind of like emerging, but for some reason, that lane has a light, like a red light, green light, even though it's kind of like a merging road, so it's like weird that it actually has a light. It should just
have a yield, but it has a light.
Yeah, whatever. So this guy was stopped there at the length of that light, and that's usually the light that I see people go through. I've even gone through it a couple times because you think that that's like yielding and not like a light. So, but he sat at that one the whole time. But then when we start going, there's a light right here too. He just goes right through that light, and someone like was coming through the intersection, like honked at him and stuff. It was kind of crazy, and he honked back at them. And I was like, you just went through a red, like what the fuck?
You have no right to honk back, dude.
Yeah, and also you just sat at this other red light that like most people do go through. So why did you not stop for this one? That's what made me think that he didn't realize that it was a red light.
Oh, okay.
And the fact that he honked back, like I think he just thought it was like a green.
Yeah.
A green
like
light. Or like
probably
no light.
Just no light, yeah.
Yeah. It's so weird. I see people do it all the time. It makes me nervous to go through that intersection unless I see that people are stopped.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I've seen it happen like 5 times now. Like that specific intersection. People always go through it.
It's just pretty scary. Your mom got in an accident on that intersection, but it wasn't because of that. It was because someone was driving like an idiot, and then she got blamed for it. But
yeah, she's going to court for that. Either today or tomorrow. I should text her.
Today.
Today?
She said today, I think.
Oh, okay, I should text her and see how it went. I hope she's going to be okay. Apparently, the prosecutor didn't listen to her, and her motor vehicle record is wrong. And she's just not having a good time down there.
Nah, man. It's just trash. I hate dealing with...
bureaucracy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's never fair.
No. And you know what? Let's talk about something within bureaucracy that is never fair is jury duty.
Oh, dude, fuck that.
They pay you $5. I think that's an hour. But what is that supposed to do for anybody? If you're asking somebody to stop work for 1 week and their work doesn't compensate, you are costing them so much. And then all you're going to do to repay them is $5 an hour? I make like, let's say I have a good Tuesday night. I go in at 5, I leave at like 10. I'll make like anywhere from like 140 to 200 on like a busy Tuesday night. And then I go into jury duty for 5 hours and I make $25. Let's let that sink in.
It's pretty shite.
Even if I made $10 an hour, I'm still making double that. Like, that's absolutely disrespectful.
I guess, like...
And, like, there's not a lot of, like...
Like, can I put this on my taxes? Let me get a tax cut from this.
Yeah, like, just...
Let me get a tax break, you know?
Yeah.
Hook me up.
Or jury duty should be a little bit more... Like... like, more like, you know how you can get unemployment?
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to get your unemployment rate at jury duty.
True.
Like if it's going to take place during your work hours, which it doesn't always, especially for me as like a bartender / server. But if it's going to interfere with your job, then it should pay you what your job pays you.
Don't you think that'll, because the way you're getting paid through that is because of taxes, right? With taxpayers'
Something
money.
like that, yeah.
So maybe taxes might increase if that's the case.
I don't know why they would have to when there's billionaires.
It's going to increase, dude.
Yeah. Well, either way. Or actually, your job should pay it because unemployment, your job pays that.
Yeah, true. But that, then again, it has nothing to do with our job.
A lot of jobs do compensate for jury duty.
Hmm.
I just don't think like servers and bartenders would because, you know.
Yeah, you know.
They don't even pay me that money, technically.
Yeah.
I get paid that from people.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why bartending kind of sucks for stuff because like my job doesn't pay me. People do, so I can't really get like compensation and stuff.
Yeah, you get paid like
things.
what, $2 an hour from
yeah. It's like $2.
Yeah.
$2.50 or something. And
Not
that
bad.
like when I get a paycheck for that, it's $0. Because that just goes to taxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
So I don't get paychecks. I do, but the hourly doesn't really count for anything.
You should ask for a raise.
I want to make $250.
Can I get $350, please?
That'd be sick.
Dude, another $1 an hour?
Hell yeah.
It might make a difference.
You never know. That'd be nice. Actually.
Jury duty for me, I've never been to it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm in trouble for this. Maybe there's a warrant out for my arrest. I do not know. But there was a jury duty envelope that came in and it had just Gilmar Tobar on it. And it was addressed to my parents' house. But the thing is, my dad's name is also Gilmar Tobar. So I don't know if it
when
was
did
for
you get
me. That? It was a while ago. Months ago. So I didn't know if it was for me or if it was for my dad. But we never got anything else after that.
Huh.
And I don't know if he settled it. I have no idea.
I don't know.
To be honest. So,
I don't know, but there was a, like, in the FAQ, there was a question that was like, what if there's two people in my house that have the same name? Who is it that's going in? And that there's like an answer for that, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, if there's a warrant out for my arrest and I'm doing this podcast from prison.
So I saw that if you don't show up for jury duty, because, so.
Don't you get fined?
Yeah, it's like $1,000. Or maybe it was like 500. One of those numbers. It was like a big number.
I think it's 500.
But here's the thing is that, like, so for instance, I got summoned this week for jury duty. And
summoned, your fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Even if you didn't fill out your questionnaire, they kind of like automatically like enroll you. Like you, at least that's what I experienced because I don't remember actually answering the questionnaire, but I was summoned.
Yeah.
But then because my juror number was so high, I'm probably not even going to get summoned at all this week.
You don't think so?
Like they only summoned jurors 1 through 151 on Monday. Today, no jurors were called, which only leaves Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Even if they call in another 100 jurors every day in order, they'll never reach my number, which is 1,817.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So there's a possibility that like, yes, you were summoned, but your number was so high, you just were never brought in. At least that's my experience with it.
If that's the case, then damn, we fucking ran into some luck, huh?
Yeah, definitely. But there's a lot of like ways you can get out of jury duty. Like I read that you can get an excusal from your therapist. Like if you have a therapist and you have a mental illness or something, you can get excused.
Fortunately for me, duty. I don't have a mental illness as far as I know.
Yeah. Also, 1 year when I like was first going to school, like college, I got summoned and I went in on the day that I was summoned because I don't remember there being like a questionnaire or anything. Mm-hmm. And I didn't make as much at that point, so I wasn't really like concerned. I didn't have to pay any bills. I was living with my parents, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go to jury duty. But then the trial turned out to be right when my classes were, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I can't do
like
this.
So annoying. Like I can't do this. Like I have to go to class. Like my teachers aren't going to be like, oh, you have jury duty? Oh, don't worry. No, they're going to be like, tell the jury to fuck themselves and get to class.
Yeah.
So I told them
to fuck like themselves?
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. They like call you in and they're like, why can't you serve? Like if you have a reason that you can't serve, like tell us now. And I was like, oh well, I have class at the exact time of the trial every day. And they're like, get out of here. I was like, cool, bye. Peace. But like you can't always like, that's not an act. Like there's official excuses that no matter what, you can get out of jury duty. Like if you're disabled or older than like 75. Mm-hmm. But there are some excuses that like don't always work. Like school, you know, it's kind of like they can say no, or if they're nice, they can say like, get out of here. You know, like my mom, the first year she was telling me the first year of her job at Mercer. I'm talking a lot right now.
I just realized that.
Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna stop talking in a second. I swear to God.
No, keep going.
But she said so. There was a first year she was working at the community college, and she taught like 7 classes altogether. So that's like multiple times a week. So if she was to serve, they would have to Mercer would have to find 7 substitutes for that week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like it was like a big deal, a really big deal. And she told them that. She was like, I can't do this. Like, this is a new job. They'd have to find 7 substitutes, and then I'm behind, and it's going to disrupt my life. And they were like, we don't care. And she had to serve.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, and then that set her back?
I think so, but I don't know if it was that big of a deal. But it was definitely probably.
What if that moment, like prevented her from being something bigger? And Mercer?
Who knows? You never know.
Jesus.
Although she can't really be anything bigger at Mercer because I don't think she has her master's. She only has a bachelor's, so.
Only a bachelor's? Like, that's not easy to get.
They require teacher's assistants at Mercer to have masters now.
That's crazy.
She's like grandfathered in or something.
Well, that's pretty cool, but.
It's not. Well, yes, but.
Yeah.
A teacher's assistant, you have to have a master's?
Yeah, come on. Really?
Like what?
Teacher's assistant have a master's? So I remember whenever I used to have student teachers, I remember one year we got this one student teacher that, like, this is going to sound weird, but I was a kid when I used to think this. Like, I was like, her face is not that cool, but her body's hot, dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we used to say some bad stuff as kids, man.
I hate you right now.
Yeah, we said her name was... Oh, fuck. I don't want to say her name.
Don't say her name. Give her a random name.
I could fucking say her name.
I'll give her a name.
No, because her name has to do with the joke that we used to say.
Okay.
We used to say her name was Miss Ate a Lot of Dicks. Because, like, her name was Miss Ate a Lot.
Oh, my God. That poor girl. I'm sure that someone else besides you guys thought of that, too.
Maybe.
That's, like, a very clear cut.
Dude, we were awful. I mean, well, I was very intelligent. I was a great student. I still am. Like, yeah. I think if I went back to school, I'd be fucking amazing. But that shit ain't free, you feel me? But anyway.
True.
So, or some people it is. Say no. Fuck you. No. Shout out to you. And you take advantage of that. So, you know.
Thanks, Mom.
A little bomb. Yeah.
Thanks for working at the community college so that I can go there.
And good job on you for taking advantage of that.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you. Stop pointing. Are you going to shoot me?
What?
Stop. No. No. Put the gun down.
But then you got to talk me out of it. You like slowly grab it.
No. It's okay. You don't have to do this.
I have another one. No, I have another one. Anyway, so what the fuck was I saying? Oh, so I remember one time we had a substitute teacher. She was a math teacher. And bro, we made her quit.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it like that Vine where the girl's like, "Shut up"? You know the song.
Yeah.
She's like,
No.
and the guys are laughing.
She was actually really really calm around this. We used to be really mean to her, dude. Her name was Miss Fonze, and she was Middle Eastern, and we used to make fun of the way she talked.
Oh my
But
god,
dude, we were kids, man.
Gilmar. Oh,
Like she used to say the way she used to say perimeter, she would say parking meter.
wait, really?
It sounded like she would say parking meter. I'm not gonna attempt to recreate it because I don't want to seem like ignorant and
even though you are
racist and stuff. But I mean, we all have these stupid jokes we say amongst each other. But I'm not gonna fucking say that.
Yeah, no, I think.
But yeah, and then I remember one time. This is fucked up. So my one friend, Ruben, they dared him to ask her who did 9/11.
Oh,
and that was the
hurts
worst
me so
thing.
bad.
Jesus Christ, dude. And then they made him go to the office and he had to watch the news all day. And yeah, we did a bunch of fucked up shit.
Really
one time
up.
we locked her out of the classroom.
Honestly, that's not even that bad. The 9/11 thing is what's worse.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
she
that
was
like
so
a
nice
very...
to us, bro. She brought us hot chocolate one time. It was really good.
Gilmar, and you guys... Oh my god.
It wasn't just me, dude. It was like everyone.
That breaks my heart.
Dude,
that poor woman.
Dude, kids... That's why thank God we have time to grow up. And if you guys still judge like people based off of how they were when they were like 13,
like everybody
16,
fucks up and does stupid
like, bro,
shit when
everybody
you're younger. You don't realize the gravity of things. You don't realize the weight this stuff has.
Now I'm a different person. Everyone's a different person, and I'm glad that's behind.
Gilmar still makes fun of Middle Easterns every night. No, just kidding.
What the fuck?
Just kidding.
Damn, I go around asking everyone who.
Dude, I read a Twitter thread though recently about how like a lot of Middle Eastern people were affected by 9/11, like living in America
heavily,
and like how like people would like not hold doors for them and be rude to them and tell them to go, like just like taking out all their anger on whoever looks remotely like Middle Eastern. Oh my god, dude, some of it like broke my heart. Like I was like reading it and I just felt awful. Like not that I've ever participated in any of that, but it still just made me feel like horrible about humans.
Yeah, it's crazy because one of my friends growing up was from Pakistan.
Really?
Yeah, she I also like had a huge crush on her.
Oh yeah.
We're in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a huge crush on someone. Interesting. I'll remember that.
Yeah,
just kidding.
She I never asked her how it was after 9/11 for her, but I imagine it was probably really tough.
Yeah.
Because like even when we were in high school, I feel like maybe her brothers were bullied a little bit or something. But
damn.
Yeah, it's it must have been rough.
It's hard
can't
because
even imagine, dude.
They're just as American as we are at that point. They live here. So they have to mourn, whatever.
Yeah. Just like
9/11, just like us. Yeah. But then we're also like you guys.
You know how many people had to change their, well, I don't know if they changed their names. Maybe they did, but a lot of people had the name like, like Muhammad and, all that. And then I think they might have felt like a little targeted or a little endangered, especially people whose names were like Osama and stuff.
Yeah.
Or Saddam. Like Barack's middle name is Hussein.
Yeah. And he got shit for that. He got so much shit for that.
But it's not his fault, dude.
It's not his fault. Yeah. It's a fucking name.
Yeah. And that name was given to him way before like Hussein was like
so weird.
Who he was. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, it's just fucking crazy. Why do we we got that teacher. Yeah. She quit. Yeah, we made 2 teachers quit, as far as I remember. Remember one time we had this one teacher, he was our science teacher. And this is why I hate science, I think, because it's probably because I don't understand it. Because in middle school, we had a science teacher, and he did a good job, from what I remember. But the kids would mess with him because he had big ears, and they were always hairy.
Aww.
And then
kids are so mean.
Yeah, dude. And his name was Mr. Hammer. So we would always make like innuendos, like with Hammer, like his penis or something like that. Be like, hey, Mr. Hammer, like, fucking say stupid shit like your hammer's out or some bullshit. And then one time we asked him if he shaved his ears, if he ever shaved his ears. And then like one day he came in and he said his stomach hurt. He had a stomach ache. and that he resigned and he said goodbye to us and we never saw him again.
Wow.
And then the basketball coach ended up being our science teacher and didn't teach us shit. He just sat down, gave us a packet, and passed us all with a B. So then when I got to high school, I had honors physical science, and I had no idea what a covalent bond was. I had no idea what the fuck anything was. I'm like, dude, fuck, man. I don't know how I passed that class. I passed it with a C, I think.
That's how I feel right now in physics, university physics, because I didn't take physics in high school. I took an intro to physical science course before this one, but it focused a lot on like basic, like very basic. And then I'm coming into this university physics course. My teacher doesn't teach, just straight up. You know who you are.
Bitch.
And I just don't know what's going on. I have to like go home and teach myself everything. Like I'm like,
yeah,
it's a mess. Yeah. No, it sucks.
Sometimes I feel like in college though, that's how it is. They kind of just give you the material and then the rest is on you.
I know, but I
understand.
It's not always the case. Like I have two really great teachers right now. Like my world literature teacher is so like I'm so enraptured in her lectures. You know what I mean? Like she really engages us and like we talk about very interesting things and she brings up great points and she really keeps me interested. Like she does a great job.
Yeah.
But also my calculus professor, Professor Anderson, he's the best math teacher I've ever had. He's like young and energetic and he explains things with organization and like he just does such a good job organizing the material so that you really understand what you're being taught, you know? So I have two really great teachers and then one just trash teacher. Like, I don't know. It's hard when you have some great teachers and then one that's just like I see what this class could be and it's not. Which makes me want to teach.
Yeah? You want to be a teacher?
Not really. I don't think I've ever wanted to be a teacher, but a little bit recently I've thought about it. Like, it would be cool to teach younger kids, like middle school, high school, and like kind of try to instill like some sort of like love for math or science. Because I remember being so bored in those classes. But now I love those classes. But it's because I found my own happiness within them. I found my own way to look at them and be interested in. And I think it would be cool to help other kids feel the same way.
That's weird. I've always liked math classes. I've always loved them, dude.
Really?
I used to have so much fun because just like putting things together and being able to figure it out.
Like puzzle.
Dude, that was my favorite thing. Like sometimes I'd move ahead and I'd do shit that we weren't doing yet just because like I was like addicted to solving problems.
Hell yeah.
Like it was so much fun. And then when we'd have to review them in class, I already had answers and shit. And if I was wrong, it'd be cool because then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Now, like I've done this already and now I can go back and see what was wrong and I kind of understand it a bit more rather than me doing it for the first time. And I don't know. I guess sometimes for me, it was fun to fail sometimes.
Yeah, it's fun and then you get to learn and then you like, know for the future. Yeah.
But it wasn't fun to fail tests. I've never failed a test in my life, I think. So
I definitely have.
Yeah. Damn, I've never failed a test in my life. That's fucking crazy.
It's crazy that you didn't go down the physics, science, math route.
Yeah, I was more interested in food and shit. So
which is just as cool, but it's just interesting that you were so good at it.
Yeah. I still can be.
I should try to teach you derivatives and integrals.
Dude, I'd fucking learn.
Yeah, dude, I think you'd like it.
I can learn hard as shit.
What's really interesting about the calculus that I've learned so far is a lot of it is the most difficult part of it is conceptual. Being able to visualize and conceptualize what you're learning. And then like it's just algebra after that. It's literally just like there's not a lot of calculus in the calculus course. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like with a derivative, once you take a derivative, most of it is algebra. So I always thought that there were going to be these really complicated calculus problems, and there are, but they're easier and more approachable than I thought they would ever be. You know, I don't know. It's really satisfying.
Damn.
It's also satisfying to learn, like, I don't know, you can memorize the formulas for certain things.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to learn exactly where they came from. And also, it's also sometimes really interesting to look up the history of math. Like, why were these equations, why did somebody come up with them, you know?
Was like basic math started like created by Mayans? Is that what it was, or was it by the Egyptians?
I don't know. I haven't really like gone down that route too much, only with like calculus. But I know like a lot of math started with Euclidean geometry. And I don't remember like what, I think it was Greek.
It's like the trajectory of the stars and shit.
Well, it was just basic geometry. It was like a line is a line. I don't know. Like stuff like that. And then counting, I believe, started Arabic. Was Arabic?
I want to say, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, like the basic numerals were like Arabic, I'm pretty sure. A lot of math came from them. And then calculus, I know, came from Newton and Leibniz. They like kind of came up with it at the same time. And a lot of it was so they could learn about like space and the stars.
But astronomy came from the Mayans.
Well, yeah, a lot
like
came from the Mayans. Like how to like they charted the stars and stuff. Here, let me Google it real quick.
Yeah, their own calendar. They times.
They were very fascinating. I don't know if we actually got anything from them. Well, we must have. Mayan. Oh, they did do a lot of math.
As far as I know, yeah, because I remember learning a little bit about them. I remember I went to see some ruins in Guatemala. They were fucking dope. The Mayan ruins. Pretty sweet. Something you need to go see.
So the first recorded 0, like the first time, I would love to go to the Mayan ruins. But the first recorded 0 appeared in Mesopotamia. But that was around 3 BC. The Mayans invented it independently in 4 AD.
Oh.
So the Mayans invented 0 kind of. Which is interesting. But yeah, the Mayans used a lot of math, apparently. But I don't know that we necessarily got our math from them. I think our math came from Arabic. But still. I'm just gonna Google, what did we get from the Mayans?
Got a lot. You got me from the Mayans.
True.
There's that. You feel me?
Are you descended from Mayans?
My parents are Guatemalan. They had to have been. There's no way they're not.
Yeah, they're probably. What do you think is, like, if you were to do Ancestry, you think you would have, like, a little bit of European in you? And, like, then mostly, like...
Maybe. Who migrated to Guatemala originally?
Yeah, because weren't there, like... Or was it, like, this people from Spain that came to that area?
Dude, I don't know.
I feel like your dad told me about some of that, or not your dad. Somebody did, and I was like, oh,
because cool, I know my last name is pretty big in Spain, I'm pretty sure. Or Portugal. One of those two. Tobar.
Apparently, their agriculture. We learned a lot from that.
Yeah, I kind of want to do the ancestry thing.
And they discovered astronomy stuff.
I'll check that out. Yeah, they're the first astronomers in a way.
I wouldn't say that anyone was the first. It's hard to say that someone was the first astronomer, but they were some of the first astronomers. Very early astronomy.
I said one of. I didn't say the first.
Oh, I thought you said they were the first astronomers. I was like, I wouldn't just,
slap that on them.
Yeah, but they were definitely, yeah. But you were saying something about...
Oh, the 23andMe. I don't know. I feel like they're going to do some of my DNA, bro. I don't trust that completely.
Yeah, I have a lot of...
It's like a lot of information you're taking from me. And I'm like...
I want to do it, though. I was thinking about it more and more, and I was like, fuck it. We should get a freezer that we can keep at, like, sub-zero temperatures, like dry ice temperatures, and then we'll just freeze our own DNA.
Yeah, how are those freezers cheap? Or?
No, probably not.
Who knows? Maybe at this rate, the way technology is, maybe Insignia will make one for like $10.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, what are we gonna do? I think that in 10,000 years, just kidding. Now, in 50 years, they're gonna start selling our DNA back to us.
Yeah, for sure.
And be like, hey, you need this because you need this. You spit in this when you were young, and now you need this so that we can turn you into a young person again because we have that technology now. I'm actually getting this from a Shane Dawson video. I'm pretty sure. I'm
getting this from, I think it was Brian Callum was talking about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like data is going to be the new currency, dude.
Yeah.
We're going to have to be able to sell our DNA and data, or if you keep it to yourself, that might be very valuable in the future. But this is years down the line, maybe. Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah. I
don't think currency will ever take on another form besides actual, like the money that we've already...
Well, look, there's Bitcoin.
Yeah, but it's not popular.
But it's going to be popular.
Is it?
I feel like right now it's little steady.
I feel so.
But you can buy shit with Bitcoin.
If you look at the history of money, so it started out as us trading things, and then from those things we found symbols that represent like placeholders for those things. So
Value.
like instead of like
a chicken for
here,
a cow.
have my phone for this, for this chip. It was like this chip represents the worth of this thing, and you can now use this to buy something, and that way I get my thing right away, and you get like it's like a debt.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically debt. And then we've just continued on until we no longer trade at all, and we have like just paper money. But now I don't think necessarily that it's going to be data as money, but I do think that we're heading towards a cashless society where we won't be using cash anymore.
No, everything's gonna be. I fucking pay with my watch all the time.
Yeah,
my watch.
I
my
just
phone.
go like paid.
Yeah,
done. Like what the fuck is the point of even having a card?
Ever.
Yeah, we're not gonna have cards and we're not gonna have cash. We're just gonna have our phones, which is cool. I think that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I don't think that I think that Bitcoin will stay relative, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be the main
source of
income. Yeah, I think that, I
don't think so either, but it will be a part of, well, who knows? Cause like, I feel like a lot of like apps like Cash App and stuff like that, one of their main selling points is Bitcoin. Like the fact that you can buy and sell Bitcoin.
Really? I've never understood Bitcoin. Like, I don't even really know what it is.
It's virtual currency that just fucking, I don't know, people value. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
People give value to it. It doesn't even technically have value, right?
I mean, we give value to anything. For example, something as small as like, for example, my Yeezys over there.
Yeah, you could sell those.
Yeah, people gave that value, bro.
Yeah, people gave these leggings value.
Yeah. So if something's hot, something's rare or limited, or people are gonna hold some value to it.
But that's one of the reasons why I don't think that Bitcoin can last, because like Yeezys, things like that, those, we're giving the value to them. And we're giving value to money as well, but I feel like money is different. Like it doesn't really lose its value because it is separate from the thing it like when you give somebody $100 and you buy a pair of shoes, in 10 years those shoes are obsolete, but you'll still have that $100.
Very true.
So I think that Bitcoin can
the type of shoes you're
well, okay, true, but
yeah. Okay.
Focus. But like, and Bitcoin feels to me similar to the way the shoes would be. You know what I mean? Because like the value of Bitcoin goes up and down. Like, it doesn't. It's not as valuable sometimes. Sometimes it is. It's like.
But stocks, yeah.
It's like stocks. And stocks are cool too, but stocks are not gonna be currency at any point. I think currency is currency, and Bitcoin is Bitcoin.
So a Bitcoin is basically, it can just end up being a stock at some point.
Yeah, it feels like stocks to me. That's literally all it just feels like stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it will stay a stock. Maybe people will start
you never
accepting
know.
it.
You never know.
What if like 5 years from now, we're like, we accept Bitcoin. And we're like, what the fuck? Or like, we accept Litecoin. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, I could
crazy.
see that. But the problem is like, if you pay $20 for $20 worth of Bitcoins and then that goes up in value, is that like the point?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you know what I mean? So what if I don't think they would ever do that, because then what if they accept Bitcoins and then the value of Bitcoin goes down? They're losing money. So I don't think businesses would ever accept Bitcoin like that.
Unless they find a way to
and then it's just currency.
make Bitcoin less volatile.
And then it's just currency.
Yeah, I know. That's like,
so then what's the point?
That's probably the only way to
thing.
make Bitcoin currency is to make it like how our dollar values like has been going down recently. Sometimes I don't think it's ever gone up in the past or recently, but maybe if they find a way to make Bitcoin work the same way as the dollar,
I guess,
then
yeah.
maybe it can become currency.
But then at that point, what's even the point of having it if you have regular money?
I don't know. Look at some countries have two forms of currency. I think. Pretty sure.
Huh? I didn't know that.
I'm
gonna Google it. We should end this soon though. We're getting real late. This is a good episode though. We're actually like, I feel like I'm more awake than I've been in past episodes.
Yeah, you're always yawning.
I feel like I'm always really tired. I mean, I'm tired right now, but I'm not as tired.
I mean, you did take a little nap earlier when I was talking about the NFL, but maybe that's probably why you feel a little better.
It rejuvenated me. What am I looking up?
Countries with two currencies. I don't know.
Let's see. The Kingdom of the Netherlands has multiple currencies. That is because it also includes the Caribbean islands and the European territories. Okay, so those are countries that kind of encapsulate multiple
currencies.
Yeah, but it's not because they just have multiple currencies. It's because they include multiple regions. You know? Excuse me. It's like the Caribbean islands. It's not like one. It's not like America. It's a bunch of different islands. Is that what it said? Oh, no. The Kingdom of the Netherlands. But still, because it also includes the Caribbean islands and the European territories. And the European territories, you probably use euros. And I don't know what the Caribbean islands use. Probably doubloons.
Dublins?
Just kidding. So yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, and Cuba and France. Usually people are familiar with the currencies of most of each country, but few know. Then several of these are maybe or accept more than one. Interesting. So maybe Bitcoin will eventually become a currency, but right now it's just stocks.
It's just stock. It's
just stocks. Was that intense?
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Wow.
Dude, that was getting loud as shit.
Why is your volume louder than mine? Oh, no, now it's not.
You put it up right there, and I just put it up a little more.
True, I'm the bitch. Oh, I'm the... No,
but yeah, next week, I think we were going to do a little Halloween-themed episode.
Spooky.
So we're going to get that shit in. And I do want to talk about the Joker, but I don't want to talk about it because Anna hasn't seen it.
So we'll go see it, and then we'll talk about it.
Like... Dude, that movie is beautiful, and I really want to get more in depth. And also, I want to talk about a lot more spooky shit, but I guess we're going to save it for the next episode.
Save it for the next episode.
Don't be spooky filled. Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe I'll see if Jardo can come through.
Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can talk some shit.
Where would he sit?
Huh?
Where would he sit? We should have him on a separate camera and then green screen him into the green screen.
That'd be so fucking funny. Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't know. That'd be crazy. Or I'll just buy another green screen. We'll see.
Yeah.
I actually do want to get another one. But
for what?
So when we have multiple people on,
okay.
You can do that.
Sorry, I'm stupid.
Or I'll just end up building a set. I don't know. Because like the way my office is set up, I still have a bed in here.
I think it'd be really cool if we had a set someday.
Yeah. I kind of want to have a set. The green screen's fun because you can do a ton of shit. But having a set is cool because you just come in and
have a set.
Yeah, have a set. You know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'll work it out. I'll see what works and what doesn't. Up in this bitch. But there it is. All right, that's our cue, man. It's time to go. Anna just yawned.
This was fun though.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. And
thank God that you guys listen. No,
yeah, and actually our listens are increasing.
Woo.
You know, it's actually really cool. It's cool to see that more people are listening to this podcast.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, a lot of people, I guess, are going back and listening to old episodes because
cool.
Maybe you're new. I don't know, but if you are, thank you so much. Thank you, our Canadian listeners. Thank you to our listeners from Italy and France. I don't know how you guys listen to this,
but thank you.
Maybe you know English. Thank you.
I'm assuming so.
To our LA listeners, our New York listeners, and
we have LA listeners.
Yeah, we do. It's pretty cool.
No, just
what? Nah, shout out to y'all.
Just kidding.
But yeah, thanks so much. Tell your friends, tell your mom about it. You know,
tell your mom.
We trying to do this shit out here, man.
Me?
Yeah, man.
Me?
All right, I love y'all, man.
Okay.
Take care. Follow Anna Can't Cook. Follow me at Gilmar.tobar. And follow the podcast.
Cats.
Follow the cats at Piper Plus Willow. And follow us on Instagram at From Earth Podcast. And on Twitter. And check out the Patreon.
And on Pornhub. No, just kidding.
And on Pornhub. Love y'all.
Bye.